Welcome to my first ever setup tour video. You guys have been asking for this for a long time, and I'm finally doing it. Let's open the door and check it out. I love it. I love it. I'm excited to tell you all about it. Oh, first I should close the door so you can hear me better, thanks to these things, which I'll explain in a minute. We're gonna go over everything point by point. First, just take a look at this. Now, that's pretty crazy, and it's totally unnecessary, but I'll explain why I have two giant TVs on top of each other in a minute. It's a dual setup with two TVs, two computers, two gaming chairs, two of everything. It's very gray in here. I've just been loving the color gray lately. Still love blue, though. That's my favorite color, of course, Dodger blue. Some more blue here. Even the 100,000 subscribers play button is gray. Hoping to get the 1,000,000 subscriber play button at some point in my life. Okay, let's go over everything. First, we have a 65-inch Vizio right on top of a 60-inch Vizio, and the top TV is connected to my brand new PS4 Pro, and the lower TV is connected to my old PS4 that's in there as well behind that cabinet. And here's the reasoning for the dual setup for the two TVs, computers, Elgatos, all that. One, for backup purposes. Because if something breaks, if an Elgato breaks, if a TV breaks, if something breaks, I can just immediately switch over to the other computer and no time will be lost. So that's awesome. Reason number two is just in case I want to record 1,000,000 videos, like in a day, if I have to, if I decide I want to go on vacation right away and I want to get ahead with my videos, all I have to do is do one recording session on one computer, and then while I'm editing on that one and waiting for long renders on that computer, I can record more videos on the other computer. And the third reason for why I have the two TVs here is because of the face cam here. I can put that face cam right on there, and so then when I'm recording, when I'm in my seat here recording, I can actually see myself there, and this is basically my booger cam. This is so I can make sure that I have no boogers going on. I think I'm good right now. And before we go over all the specs of everything, I just want to show you something cool. Alexa, turn off recording lights.
Okay.
Check this out. I just love the blue accent lighting got going on here, even with the PS4 controllers being charged up there with blue lights. We've got a speaker down there, the computer, all kinds of cool blue lights. I just thought that was neat. Here's the specs on the laptop that I have. It's an MSI GT73 VR Titan. You can look up more about it if you want online. And then here is the desktop that I have, Omen by HP. It's also a pretty good computer. Not top of the line stuff, but pretty good. I'm still working on my cable management. Some things are perfect, but I've added some new things, and the cable management is not perfect yet. I like these things that are really easy to put on for to hold headsets, and I love HyperX Cloud 2 headsets. Those are my favorite by far. I like the gunmetal gray color, but the red isn't bad either. And the editing software that I use is Vagus Pro 15. I started using Vagus forever ago, in like 2008, 10 years ago, and I just, I hate change. So I'm still using Vagus, but with Vagus Pro 15, things have gone a lot faster with the rendering times, so that's awesome. Here we'll just play a little bit of one of my videos of opening up packs of cards.
Welcome to episode number 1 of this opening pack
So yeah,
series.
just look through there and
and
edit on there, and then I'm playing that because I'm showing you why I have these things so close to each other right here. This, in this slot right here, is actually where I put my tripod so I can film my opening packs videos. That was filmed right there on this desk here, so that's how I'm doing that in the new setup. My new microphone is an Audio-Technica AT2035 large diaphragm studio condenser microphone. Also has a shock mount in there. It was 149 bucks, and I love it. It's pretty cool. It's on a Rode arm thing here, which I forgot the full name of, but you can just look it up. It's Rode, and pretty neat how you can move this all around, put it wherever you want it. And then that is connected with an XLR cable over here to this Yamaha AG06 mixing console. And I guess there's all kinds of things you can do with this thing, but I'm basically just using it as an adapter from a XLR cable to a USB, which goes to the back of the computer, back there somewhere. And yeah, I just have it set at whatever seemed to sound good for gain and peak and all that. But I guess you can put 2 microphones on here. Maybe I'll do that at some point when I am playing against somebody else. We can each have our own microphone if I'm playing in person against somebody else. And also, I have these cool PS4 dual charging stations. Got 2 of those right there. I like colorful controllers, as you can see. And this is pretty cool right here. It's an extra strip of USB ports that's connected to the computer. I use this pretty darn often. And I was using a wireless keyboard that I can make a blue color, which was cool to add more blue, but it just stopped working yesterday. So now I'm just using the basic one that came with the computer, the Omen by HP. I'm also using Logitech wireless mice, and I've got a Corvette mouse pad here because I'm all into Corvettes lately. And these things on the walls are sound foam panels. These specific ones over here are the egg crate style. And a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of YouTubers get 1 foot by 1 foot, 12-inch by 12-inch squares, so they can do cool patterns with them, changing colors. But I just wanted less work of setting them up. So what I did, I found 4 foot by 2 foot panels. These are just 4 panels right here to cover one wall. And the way that I put them in, actually, I forgot which YouTuber suggested this, but I was looking up videos online. And if you use just these pins here, these like sewing pins or whatever they are, with pliers, needle nose pliers, you can actually insert them into there. If you kind of pinch from the middle with the pliers, the middle of the pins. Super easy to put them up, easy to take down. They just leave the tiniest little holes that you're not going to notice. It took like 2 or 3 of them for each of these 4 foot by 2 panels. So they're very strong, those little sewing needles. So yeah, I just put these panels up kind of all over the place randomly. But this was a big window right here. And the sound panel foam things could not work for that. So I've got a sound blanket posted up there. And that's doing the job well. Forgot how much that was. I got these things about a year ago, like 6 of these blankets. And I also have the blankets behind the closet doors here to help out with that. Hopefully that'll work through there. I'm not sure if it does or not. And then these things, the 4 foot by 2 foot sound panels, $40 for 2 of them, so $20 each. I thought that was a pretty good deal on Amazon. You can find those pretty easily on Amazon. And let me tell you about my cameras. This is a Canon HF-G40, which is what I film softball with, and football and basketball and everything. Pretty good camera right here. I love it. And then the face cam here is HF-G30, my old one, the old version of it. I'm looking forward to HF-G50. I don't know when that's going to come out, but I'm almost certainly going to get one of those. I'm filming this right now with an HF-G40. With one of these puppies, but a brand new one. And these are, well, I mean, you get them used for cheaper, but new, I think these are about $1,100 right now, the HF-G40. And these gaming chairs I found at Office Depot, and they're only $99 each, which is pretty awesome. It was some special holiday chair event at Office Depot. I got these in December. One other fun thing about this setup is this Alexa, turn on recording lights. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty cool. I don't have it set up yet for all the devices in the room or the rest of the house, but I'm kind of obsessed with this thing now, so I probably will get a bunch more of those smart plugs and set them up with the Alexa. And by the way, these panels here are also sound foam panels. Just like those, except not the egg crate style, but they try to serve the same purpose of reducing echo. That's the main reason for these panels. This rug is 4 rugs put together, by the way. Comes from IKEA. Wasn't very expensive. I think the 4 rugs each were, oh man, I don't know, $50, something like that. And then these tables are also from IKEA. All kinds of IKEA stuff here. These 2 tables were cheap. Boy, don't remember, but 50 or 60 bucks each, something like that. I think it was about 100 bucks for these 2 tables. So not too bad there, just very basic, but you know, serves the purpose. See if you can see some of the cable management going on down here. Let's see a little bit of it. I had some help doing this. I'm horrible with stuff like this. My old setups had no cable management whatsoever, but I'm trying to keep this one nice because it's a very nice room, nice setup, want to keep it nice. And I realize, by the way, that I'm probably not using the best of equipment for everything here and that I don't really need this dual setup, but it's mostly just for fun. And also these lights, I don't really have them like this normally. This is just how they're set up kind of to help out with showing things for this video. But yeah, I can't actually have this one aimed right at me where I'm sitting in the gaming chair because it's just too bright, and I'm such a white person that it looks horrible, so I have to have it actually angled way up towards the ceiling just to perfectly give just enough light to not blind people with my white skin. And this TV stand is also from IKEA, by the way. It was pretty expensive though. This thing was like 300 bucks, something like that. Go to your local IKEA and try to find it, and you can see how much it was. And also have their Swedish meatballs and their chicken meatballs. They're amazing. I went to IKEA many times while trying to set up this whole office, heavily just for the meatballs. The meatballs are pretty darn good. I'm not sponsored by anyone, by the way, so none of this is promoting anything. No sponsorships. And I also want to thank Troy Dan, because watching his setup video inspired a lot of these purchases, like this microphone. I don't think he uses this exact same mixer, but he kind of pointed me in the right direction for what mixer to get. So yeah, thank you to Troy Dan. And these lamps in the corners, also from IKEA. So that's pretty much it, I think. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. This Dodger hat was sold by Dodger Stadium, so I'm trying to think of what else I can talk about. It's an iPhone. Apple makes that. I'm sure I'm going to add some more finishing touches to all of this soon. Maybe I'll do another video at some point, another setup video if I change things dramatically. But yeah. This is the setup. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button if you did. We want to get 1,000 likes for this episode. 1,000 likes. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Tell all your friends about these videos. And you know what? I am going to see you in the next video.